Hi everybody, this is day 15 of our Advent Reflections, and I'm going to be talking to you about the Prince of Peace and what it means to me. So first of all, I'd like to read from Isaiah 9:6, and it says, "For to us a child is born, to us a son given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace." So there was a very specific reason that I'd asked to speak about the Prince of Peace, and that's because I have a story I'd like to share with you all. It was from when I was about 17, and I was doing missionary work in Peru. We'd been told by our guide that we were going to go to a prison, and this prison was the worst of the worst. The men had committed the most heinous crimes, and obviously being 17, nerves crept in. I was worried, scared, and I just remember being frightened. So as we were on the way there, we prayed. When we got there, I still remember being all those things, nervous, scared. And I remember praying to myself as we walked towards the gates, just prayed for God's peace to come over me and to help me with that situation, those feelings. And I remember walking, as soon as I stepped through those doors, I remember feeling just this overwhelming presence of God, this relaxation, this calmness, and His peace just completely fill me. I really believe that day my prayers were answered in such a known and visible way. I went on to speak to 2,000 prisoners with none of those things. I was calm, I was relaxed, I was a different person almost, you could say. And you know, to this day I believe that those prisoners needed to hear what we had to say. They needed to hear that God loved them. They needed to hear the gospel, and through those answered prayers and through His peace, we were able to then go ahead and do that to all those men. And it ended up being a wonderful experience. It ended up being a wonderful day of speaking to so many different men, and yeah, so that was my story. And thank you everybody, see you all later.